All right, good afternoon, everybody. This video is for my technical writing class. I wanted to make a short video to kind of go over the thesis and outline assignment, which is due on Wednesday, the 15th. Let me share the screen and we'll take a look at the assignment, the rubric, and then I put together a small sample to kind of guide you through the process, I guess. Let's see. Okay. So here is the assignment. It's under week 2. So if you click on course contents, week 2. We did the point of view assignment already. Here is the thesis and outline assignment. So it says, for this assignment, you will construct a thesis statement and develop a rough outline for your future research report assignment. The thesis and outline will be based on the topic identified and approved in the topic selection discussion. So the idea is the controversial medical topic that you picked for the peer or the week 1 peer dialogue, that topic will be used in this assignment as well as many others moving forward. We talked a little bit about this in the point of view video. That will be your sort of research topic throughout the semester. You'll do several different compositions, kind of building a portfolio of research and writing on your topic. So the directions here state, number 1, construct a thesis statement for your topic based on the elements of a thesis statement learned about in this lesson. So you can scroll up and learn about thesis statements in chapter 2 of the reading. And I'll talk a little bit about thesis statements right now as well when we look at the sample. Here is more of the reading on thesis statements that you can look at. Essentially, a thesis statement is that one sentence that really sets up what your entire argument, your entire essay is going to be about. So you're starting to think through here what specifically what argument you could make about your chosen topic or your chosen controversy. You want to express that thesis statement in third-person point of view, so no first-person I, me, my statements, and absolutely no second-person you, your language. Third person. All right, so you'll write your thesis statement, and then you need to draft a rough outline for your topic. Your outline should follow the format of the samples included in this lesson. Your outline should include an introduction, body, and conclusion sections. The outline body should include a minimum of 3 main points, each with at least 2 supporting points or ideas. You need to include a transition at the end of each section. Please pay attention to this because this sample right here does not have transitions included, but yours needs to. The sample that I put together right now that I'm going to show you does have those transitions. Your outline does not need to be composed of complete sentences at this point. I would encourage you to do so for the most part, but you can just use keywords, key phrases, and words. The idea here is your outline doesn't have to be complete, but it should contain enough information based on the requirements above to develop a direction for your report. So you are starting to think through what argument or what kind of report you could make about your controversial topic. You'll have the opportunity to add to, revise, and edit your outline as we get farther along in the research process. Like always, click on this, or click on the assignment and take a look at the rubric. Let me bring up the rubric real quick. Okay, so here's what you're being graded on for this assignment. You need to have a thesis statement. An exemplary one is clear and well-developed. And the beginning one would mean that it is confusing or indiscernible. It may not match the writing task. Format, your outline needs to be an outline format with no errors. The content needs to be clear, logical organization with clear main points, supporting ideas, transitions, content that is sufficient to clearly discern your main points and your supporting details. And then finally, your writing mechanics should be on point, meaning no spelling, grammar, punctuation errors. All right, let me show you the sample that I put together real quick, and we'll kind of talk our way through it. Maybe. All right, so here is my sample. Actually, I changed the topic to be, I'll do this. I came up with my own little controversy, which I've decided to write about alternative medicine. So I'll change my header. All right. Okay, so notice I've set up my paper in APA format. I have my title, again, pretending that I am a student writing for me, I guess. My running head, alternative medicine, my page numbers, everything is set up in APA format. Here is my thesis statement. Notice a couple of things. My thesis is putting forth an argument, and it is written in third person point of view. So my argument is, or my thesis is, hospitals should invest in and develop non-traditional alternative medicine practices to help patients alongside traditional Western medicine practices. So I've made an argument. I'm saying that something should be done, right? I'm not just, this isn't going to just be informative. I'm making an argumentative statement here. And I've used third person point of view throughout. So this is the general idea of how your thesis should look. It needs ideally to be a single sentence that makes it real clear what my paper is going to be arguing. My paper based on this is going to be all about why I think alternative medicine practices should be used to help patients alongside traditional Western medicine. Okay, so then Roman numeral 1 is for my introduction. I use a capital A and B afterwards for subpoints. So my introduction, alternative medicine practices have been used by numerous cultures for thousands of years, and then I repeat my thesis. Hospitals should invest in and develop. Notice I then use a transition to move from my introduction to my first main body point. My transition is there are many reasons why alternative medicine practices should be included in Western medical facilities. My Roman numeral number 2 is for the body of my outline. And then you can see that I have my A, B, and C. Those are my 3 main points. I have my point listed. The first reason alternative medicine practices should be used is because they support preventative maintenance rather than reactive treatments. And then I just have some keywords to explain that as my subpoints: yoga, acupuncture, herbalism. I have a transition. Another reason alternative medicine practices should be explored is because they are effective with helping many ailments. Then I have my topic sentence again. Alternative medicine practices can help with numerous serious conditions and diseases. And then again, my 1, 2, and 3 are examples of this. Same thing again, transition, third main point, example 1, 2, 3. And then my third Roman numeral is for my conclusion. And I have my 2 points for my conclusion. This is pretty much it. This is essentially what yours should look like. Something like this. The farther along you are at this point, the better. But you don't need to be finished entirely, right? The paper is still coming in the future, and we're kind of still working through developing an argument and kind of planning out an essay. The idea here is, especially for academic writing, but essentially for all writing, we need to start thinking about outlining and doing pre-writing, really just as a way of organizing our thoughts. One of the biggest weaknesses that people have with their writing, for the most part, that I see, is that they sort of do that word vomit thing where they just are throwing words on the page, which is great for getting ideas out, but it is almost never organized. And we want nice, concise, organized writing. So it becomes really easy to see when a paper was written based on an outline or just kind of that word dump idea. We want nice, organized, clear main ideas, clear body points, etc. So that's what it should look like. I will put that sample up on Blackboard along with this video. I hope that helps. If you have questions, please email me and let me know, and I will be happy to help you out. Remember, this outline is due Wednesday night.